Welcome. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. So I feel inspired, my friends. And so I welcome you. This is a sacred space of healing alchemy that will further inspire and motivate you to be all that you desire to be, to align alchemically, beautifully, harmoniously, peacefully. So you want to craft with me? So I decided to share, because I was thinking, I was like, I'm almost there at like the 1,000 subscriber stuff. And I said that when I get to 1,000 subscribers, that I will go live. And I'm like, what am I going to do live? So I think this is going to be pretty much it too, because I make a lot of things. I do a lot of things behind the scenes. I use my hands a lot and stuff like that. So this is like a taste of that in some kind of way. Like we can alchemically vibe in these kind of ways and talk to each other and engage and further inspire you to do and set stage your own, well, set the pages to your own stages as you stage it. Right? So, so this is the latest batch of things that I create for 𝙽𝚎𝚠 and so like they're beautiful. Like these are the runes and stuff, and everything is chemically potent. The light doesn't do it justice, you see, but either way, you'll see them up at 𝙽𝚎𝚠𝚠. Anyhoo. And then these are more animal totems and stuff. Everything is like mixed with powerful things, right? So welcome. Precision is key, right, to everything. And it's the taking of the time that you take to do that what you must, right? And so you're taking the time, and that's great. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate taking the time that it needs to take to do that what must be done. Because if not you, then whom? If not now, then when? Right? High Priestess. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose, right? For what purpose, Mother of Life? When life seems dry, depleted, filled with repetitive tasks, or simply stagnant and stifled, Isis, the Mother of Life, holds the ability to revive even the most numb, resistant, and difficult circumstances in your life. She calls to you now, seeking to bestow gifts of life upon you. Be bold and brave. Open your arms to receive, right? So it's like getting to the smoothing out of that which you desire for something to be about. And that requires you to tend to every little detail. And that can seem daunting. And that could be haunting, especially when you're deprogramming your system, right? When you're deprogramming your system, you're learning a lot of shit that or you're acknowledging a lot of the shit that you were numbing yourself to before, where it just, you may have known, but you just didn't do. And that's okay too. That's another revelation for you, to know that you've always been in the know. And that's how you know you're part of this infinite growth, right? So you can attend to the details, which is fine. But yeah, you tend to the details every time, because it's about the mastery of you and not the thought of another about you and all that you do. Although most seek outside validation, it's about the harmonizing of your own United Nations. It's a whole other kind of deliberation sensation, uplift nation, These are so pretty. Let's do that. So they got herbs, magical herbs and oils in them, and other things that I feel divinely led and guided to. This has the beach and ocean in it too. The sand, the ocean. It has every single element for awesome divination. Right? It's the craftsmanship of the time you take, the effort you make into putting in all the wonderfulness that is you, that is called out to you. Nobody can do that what you can do. You see how beautiful this one is too? There's a transformation in you. There is such a transformation in your whole entire being happening here. Be open to receive. It's part of the deprogramming of the programming that has one fearing the unknown in some kind of way. And so you've been aligning and alchemizing in every kind of way with the alchemy of your now sway, mind, body, heart, and soul. I'm in alignment too, I'm free. But the trusting process of the faith that we need to believe in that which we don't see is one of the most difficult things, right? After time and time again too, of being disappointed, you know what I'm saying? But we slice away. Scrape away if we must. Because the transformation is already here. It's a matter of personal point of reference. This is beautiful. Your transformation is beautiful. Right? This is, I always still have to look up the meanings. All runes too, just so that you know, come with the meaning and stuff. So I've always been drawn to runes. I've been drawing them since I was a little girl. So this is my connection with runes. This is, I guess, you know, I've shared this before on my YouTube channel, but I used to always draw runes as a kid. And I see these things. I see these things in things. And one day I just was like, okay, that means something. That means something. And so I did my endless research of trying to find a symbol that I see. See if I could find them anywhere. And I did. And so I love runes. I'm not as fluid in rune reading in terms of like knowing what each rune absolutely means, but I'm an intuitive read and I usually get the energy pretty good. And the runes I cast is as accurate as fact. Even if I don't know the meaning of it, and we'll look it up together, you know, that kind of thing. But hold up, we're gonna see what this means together, and it'll mean something. So all these runes are potent as fudge, and I love runes. So these are love, like I don't want to say these are love runes and you're like, oh, these are love runes, but oh, and then this also has a lot of crystallization oils and sound healing waves of therapy in that kind of wave. There's a lot of purpose, intention, focus, delivery, alchemy that goes into everything. Every part of the process is the process for me. I love the process. But yeah, so these have wonderful things inside. everything. So that's my connection with runes. I see them. I have, you know, tattoos, so runes. And so that's why. And then I'm artsy fartsy. So on top of that, I'm artsy fartsy. I like to make things, and this is makeable. And why not energize it, alchemize it with the flowgasmic of the divine that I see within and exit without, and understand from that understand of an overstand kind of perspective. Why not? Right? And that's kind of like what I was saying the other day in the other YouTube video. Like, if nobody bought your stuff, right? If nobody bought your stuff or nobody sought your services and shit like that, what happens to your stuff and what happens to your services? Does it become obsolete? Then did you ever really love it, you know, so to speak? Like, if nobody buys these things, guess who will be using them? Me. Guess who will be gift giving? Me. Guess who's still gonna make them? Me. Right? So it's not bragging rights, it's discovery rights. I put in the effort of the time to understand my shrine, and I know what I love to do and what I don't. I even test it out because my daughter puts that to effect. She'd be like, how do you know? And I'm like, because I know I'm not gonna like that, but to appease. And I do it not for appeasing her, but yeah, that too, because she's my baby and I love her too, but also to appease my senses of knowing that I know what I want and what I don't like, and this and this and that, right? And how I've learned to expand even my palette of food, because before I used to be real rigid on that too. I was very close-minded with food. I'm like, I don't like that, and I wouldn't even try stuff. Stubborn, hard-headed. Now I try stuff, and so I've learned to expand my palette, because there has been stuff that I've tried that I'm like, I like this. Shocked to my own mind. So I now, and it was through food that helped me to like stop being so like stubborn and resistant to try something that I've never tried before, to be open to a new experience and that. And I used food to help me in this transformation of rigidness that I discovered within my being that makes me a little bit hard ass. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Get that out. I don't like that. Like, I'm not even that. I'm real like headstrong. You know what I mean? So now I know my truth, and I already know my daughter too. And it's like science, be the wave. We're learning. You know what I mean? So I'm like, watch, I'm gonna try it, and just to confirm that I don't like it, because I'm not gonna be a liar. If I end up liking it after trying it, I'm like, well, you got me there. I actually do like this. You're right. Like, okay, but it's I'm not. So it's the same thing like with my best friend the other day. Like, just try it. I don't want it. I don't like it. It's not that it's so bad. It's just I personally don't like it. I don't want it. Just try it. That one's really good. That one's really good. Take a little small baby bite. It was okay. I let it melt. I'm like, yeah, it's not bad, but I just don't like it. It's not for me. So that kind of degree, you know what I mean? Alchemy. That's the kind of mastery I like to be perverted with, you know? I like to embrace that. Yeah, these are my pretties. I love you too. Yeah. So, hi, welcome. So I believe I'm gonna be doing these kind of things live. Whatever else comes to mind, you know, I'll be all random and stuff. That's what's up. So yeah, I like to make beautiful things, and they get used. I'm a gifter too. That's one of my love languages. It has nothing to do with people pleasing. I just truly enjoy giving things to people and them loving it. Like it's the love. Like them actually liking and loving the gift. Like, I love that you're so thoughtful. I did put much thought into it. Thank you. But I'm so glad you love it. That makes me happy. Yeah, I had to learn my balance with that because I overgave. Of course, right? When you're a giver, you overgive, and then you get like, you know, but you can never let that be a bitter taint of a seed. Like, don't stop giving just because you've given to people that didn't deserve for you to be giving it to like that because they were ungrateful little brats and shit like that. And they might like spat, right? And it's just like, you don't behave like that, especially to good people. But you know, don't let that change you. Don't let that change you. A lot of people get changed after that. They get changed and they're like, fuck you. I used to be nice, but then life got in my way. I get that too. I was angry for days. There's rage. So how can you, profiteer, my dear, off of that rage, roar you got within you deep? How can it be for your own prosperous keep of harmony that you want to upkeep, to make, to create? You know what I'm saying? I be expressive for days. It helps my insane in the main brain. Why you thought these voices were just here for your entertainment? Right? The cameras don't need to be on, darling, for this channel to be going down. Whenever I want, they all come to town. I've just learned to, there's a time and a place for everything. So let us be much more accepting of the type of style we are. People don't believe things take time. Everybody always likes the final product, but things take time. Everything's a process for your progress. You'll be starting on your growth, right? And they're like, oh, she thinks she's better than me. No, you think I'm better than you. Because that's where you're at in your mentalities. Projecting. That's like the other day when I was saying in the videos, I was like, I'm tired. I am really like I'm not even allowing it in my space. When someone try to even energetically come any kind of shade side way, on any kind of day, try to make me feel bad for being my best self. No, it's not going down, and nor will I let that go down if I saw that with some other person having a good day and someone try to rain on their parade, like in some kind of shade kind of way, because you don't like someone's joy because you're not nice. When you got issues, go get a tissue and wipe your ass with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that gets tiring that you can't be your best self without receiving nonsense and foolery and fuckery and people like upset. Like, work on yourself then. If you're that upset, work on yourself. That's the only way. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I love making things. This is falling. Yeah, I think so. Let me pause this for a second. This isn't even recording. It froze. Oh my. It selfish reasons. Yeah, so as I do this and I think about me going live and doing shit like this, so it'd be like interactive too, like especially for those that subscribe or follow. I don't know how I'm doing stuff. I'm freestyling a lot of stuff or whatever. But yeah, I want to be more engaging with those that do show support to my channels and stuff, right? Goddess of 10,000 names. In every kind of way, you are powerful in that kind of way. If you have felt constrained by a role, name, or identity and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth, this oracle indicates the help you need is already with you, urging your growth from within. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what's happening here too for me. And so I welcome you to join and come into this dance like alchemy of rhythm and beats of support that will help you to, right? The scales of balance. Balancing give and take, directing and flowing, play and solitude are always to heal the relationship between the inner masculine and feminine energies. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy as it holds the secrets to divine feminine wisdom. So dancing, play, right? And that's what we do on my channel. Go check it out. I'm always dancing, singing, playing. I love it. Also, vote for me. I think today is they're gonna do the next cut. And so help me make it into the next round for Fab over 40. I know how immature and how whatever cute I could be, but yeah, Fab over 40, you know what I mean? So help me, because I've been doing this single mother shit for mad motherfucking long. I could use $40,000 if this content is real. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying it's fake. All I'm saying is there's money up for grabs at stake. I don't care about so much the cover spread or all this kind of stuff. I mean, my own kind of cover model. I want the money. I can use that legacy, yo. I worked a lot, and that can help continue to grow. You never know. My daughter too. It's an example to be all that she can be and to continue to strive and do all that she believes in herself as well, and that you will be rewarded. Don't ever give up, you know? That's what's up. I like that. I like it like that. Hope you like it like that too. This one is like, you know how sometimes too, when I'm gonna say, because this is still drying. Sometimes I get so impatient, like some of them harden faster than others, you know what I mean? But it's like, it takes like up to a 72-hour process. It could take up to, or even longer. Like the legs to this and stuff like that, they're still not dry. I can't even take it out. So like it's, and also it could be when I be adding stuff or whatever, I could be doing, you know, different measurements when I'm re-adding stuff or whatever. So it's all about that, but yeah, so I gotta be careful with that too. But I love what I do, and I do what I love. So these are the runes, right? This is like the joy, right? Looking up, kid. I know you can't really see it though, the way that it is. I'm gonna be taking pictures, so go follow me like on Instagram too at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, or witchyutopian.com. I'm gonna be placing when I get to it. I try to update daily everywhere. I got that shit. And you know, we got these energies too. I'm energy sensitive too, and so we got to take care of our temples. We got to take care of our mind, body, heart, and soul. It's all this stuff. This one's actually really good. I like that. I still want a piece of card. Right. So embracing the balancing act, right? Like of justice into our own environment, like, you know, working and also resting and, you know, healing, and then, you know, giving yourself time for just a little bit of everything. Like I'm really beginning to see that all the things that I felt like I didn't have time for, and I would save and put to the side, and people like, oh, are you ever gonna really get to that? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, I am, in divine right timing. And it's so true. In divine right timing, I get to that which has already been inspired and sparked within my whole entire being to create and do. And it's life and in its experience and stuff like that too, that'll get me to that place of creation, right? But we got to put in the effort in our progress, right? In our process for our progress, right? Very cool. These are beautiful. I'll take pictures, right? Yeah, for our progress, life restored, okay? Life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you right now. If you are here, gifted to you right now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Yes, I like it. That's beautiful. So join me, because that's what happens here. Rise renewed, right? And it feels good. It feels good. People can lie all they want and say whatever, but energy is energy, yo. I realized that in the spiritual community too. I would meet people that like online, like they the vibe. In person, they stink. They not the vibe. It's a front. It's a mask. They're not the fucking vibe. They're cranky, miserable, talk shit about everybody, insecure, will be your competitor when that insecurity kicks in, will secretly like not, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's like lessons again, like being learned, right? I said the story I was gonna say about like my going back into the real world and like, all right, let's try to find some friends. And how I'm so glad I was in the alchemy that I was in, because how PTSD that could be, putting yourself out there even for friendship. Everybody's all on the spiritual train, upgrade and all this kind of stuff, but misery can't be your pain. And you talking about spiritual upgrade and all this genuine shit about being supportive of one another, and really not. Yo, you got people act like they don't watch, act like they don't see, all these kind of things, but talking about they so confident and nobody could get to me and all this kind of, you sound like blasphemous to me. Like real blasphemy. Real blasphemy. Because if you was rocking and you're rocking, it don't matter what anybody else got docking on their fucking stocking and all this kind of shit. Like you just like be like jocking. I guess I don't even know if that makes sense. But those were the words that came out. Whatever. Like don't be uptight around other energies. And if you find yourself being uptight around other energies, yo, check yourself. That's a helpful trigger of a catalyst right there, helping you to grow the fuck up. Seriously, stop taking it out on the fucking people that you all of a sudden get uptight around. Thank them for being the catalyst of evolutionary growth to you, so you can get out of your own fucking way. That self-sabotage shit is dead. I got strong Scorpio on my chart. That shit is dead. Let it die. One of the hardest things to do in life, right? To let something die. People. One of my hardest lessons was, obviously I lost my mom young, and death has always been right outside my door, right? Like just there. And so that could create a lot of unhealthy thoughts and ways of being and seeing and stuff like that. And you think death is like one of the hardest things to cope with, which it is. It's challenging, right? Oof, hurt the heart. but also like the death of people that are living. That's challenging, right? Especially upon awakening, upon shutting, the people that we see slaughtered that go in order for us to grow. And it's like, whoa. I don't know if this is recorded. I was good on Mercury retrograde, post retrograde. I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, I hope it's recording. I love nines. Get lost in your in what naturally makes you move. I was excited to wake up today when I realized I was waking up today, although I was tired. It's always tiring when you're waking up, right? Who's not tired when they're waking up? Unless you took a stimulant and then you wake up like, or you have those short naps that charge you up and stuff. But I was excited to start these, but I had a whole bunch of other things to do before I got to do this. And so that's why I'm kind of like, I'm saying, let me hit record and do this too, you know, to knock out two birds with one stone, you know? Magic and ritual. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in the physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice. Come practice with me, craft with me. Live, you'll see. Help me reach that 1,000 subscribers and we can start going live. I don't know, but yeah, I think so. Okay, you are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice or put it into practice every single day. You know what I'm saying? Because the more that we do, the more that we do. As you grow in grace, love, ability, and wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transform your outer world. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I share with my subscribers on Instagram. Not my followers, the subscribers. I share with my followers too, but I share more with my subscribers. These things that I'm doing, like they can see it up close and personal, amongst other things, you know, like the cards and extra attention that they get and all that kind of stuff. And they get to talk to me. They're the DMs I open. So yeah, that's what I started to do now, to balance it out, like not just speak to anybody because I'm nice. If somebody sends a message because I feel compelled or kind, because not everybody's so kind. And people will give a hand, take an arm. So now, for those that invest, you know, of course I'll open my DM. Of course I hear what you say. I like you. I like you. So you're one of my subscribers. I love you. Period. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. You get my attention first. Of course, some unpaid person want to be like, hey, just want to take your energy and I give you shit. That's how true that shit was.